up in a Christian home. My parents talk about the Lord all the time, my mom especially. And so at a really early age, I think I was like 8, I accepted Christ. And then I remember being really excited after that, just about like learning and studying the Word. I mean, I'd grown up in the church and I knew the stories and stuff, but just digging in for myself. Actually, when I was really little, I would set up a pulpit and write sermons and preach to my mom in our house. When I was a junior in high school, I went to Thailand on a mission trip. So a youth group went with our youth pastor and the pastor of our church. And we were meeting in this room and our pastor was just kind of talking to us, debriefing, and he just said, "Aren't you thankful? Like, we are so privileged that we come from a country where the gospel's all around us. Like you're raised in Christian homes, or you're in America where most people claim to be Christians, most people go to church, you're from the Bible Belt." He said these people in Thailand have never heard, like they've had no opportunity, there's not Christianity anywhere around them, and you just got to grow up in it. You were born into that. And so I just started thinking, like, I have to go. Like, they need to hear, I need to tell people, like, I am privileged and I have this and I need to share it with people. I started praying about what that looks like practically, like, how do you go live overseas? And I've always said, I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna be a doctor. And I just felt like that was the perfect way. Everybody needs a doctor. And so I can combine what I wanna do in life, be a doctor, with my heart for missions. I went to medical school in Missouri. I did my first 2 years there, and now I'm doing my clinical rotations here. So this is my last year. I'll finish up in May. So the next step is residency, and I'm looking for programs that will prepare me to go. So smaller programs who practice rural medicine in underserved areas. Lots of programs have the opportunity to go overseas, and like some of them have tracks where you can practice that for a year and really specialize in that. So those are the kind of things I'm looking into to prepare for that next step. When we moved to Texas, we had a hard time finding a church. And I remember the first time I came to Renewal, it was like those praise and worship days or whatever, where we don't have like a normal service. And I left and was like, this is where I want to be. That was Weird Sunday and I don't even care, like I loved it. And I could tell that y'all had just a true heart for the Lord, and I knew Matthew's story, I'd heard it before and knew he had done missions. But I've been praying a lot because I felt like in med school, all I do is med school. Like I don't have time, just feeling really bogged down and feeling like I'm never gonna get to do the mission side of what I wanna do, like I'm forever in school. It was a couple months ago in small group. We were reading scriptures about people being sent out to go and share the gospel. And so I remember Kathy was talking about taking the scripture and going step by step what those people did leading up to being sent out. And she said, you know, the very first thing they did was this. They met, they gathered in homes and in their church family. And I know that's such a simple, like, foundational truth, but it just felt like the Lord said, that's it. That's why you're here. I have you here for this specific purpose. Like, you are gonna get to go, but you're here to prepare and to train for all of that.